Hi, welcome back to Chef at Home. I have my lovely assistant, daughter Ella Vandenbroeke, and my name is Scott Vandenbroeke. I'm a chef with US Compass Group at Allianz headquarters in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So first off, I want to start talking about a little bit of what we call in the biz mise en place. So what we have here is our mise en place set up. We've measured all the ingredients, we're ready to go, all right? So that's everything in its place. And along with that recipe, just make sure that you're set and ready to go putting this together, especially when you have little kids, doing the measurements with them and having them learn half cups, ounces, and a little bit of those measurement pieces into cooking is always a vital thing to teach, especially in these times when we're all at home, spending a lot of time with our family. So here we go. We're going to start with the creaming method part of the recipe we're featuring today, which is a mini oatmeal raisin cookie, which we subbed a couple ingredients because raisins aren't the most popular in our household, and chocolate chips are very popular. So we're going to be adding a little bit of orange zest, which is something I always love to add to cookies, chocolate chips, and then in place, apricots. So what we did is we just diced up some apricots in place of the golden raisins for this oatmeal raisin cookie. So again, you could do that at your house. I know they say baking is a science. You know, when it comes to cookie making, you can always put a little bit here, put a little bit there, and try to obviously make sure your customer is always happy. So
I'm a cooker, not a customer.
Yep, you are a chocolate chip eater. We've replaced this about twice already. So anyways, so starting with the creaming part, we're gonna add our butter, all right, and our brown sugar. And those two things are going to get blended and thoroughly incorporated prior to adding other ingredients.
Oh no, my butter square broke my cinnamon cake.
All right. All right, so this is the cream stage right here. So we've got the butter and the sugar very incorporated. We're gonna slowly, in the recipe it sort of has everything going at once. We're gonna slowly incorporate our eggs, all right, to get those nice and emulsified with those two other ingredients. And then I'm adding orange zest for just a little bit of back layer on citrus.
Can I try it?
Sure, yeah.
All
And
of
that'll, yeah, all of it. Watch your hands. Again, I just want to make sure everyone stays safe at home. So I've already talked to Ella prior to starting the video about operating this, and I was going to be sort of operating it. Just keep your hands and feet away from the accessories.
Why would you put your feet in there?
That was a joke. All right, and so basically we have a nice mixture starting here. Everything's incorporated. All right.
I feel like you're gonna break that.
And then, yeah, basically now we're gonna take these flour, or well, first we'll add the, I put vanilla and syrup together. Go ahead and pour that in. Yeah. And then this will go a little bit slower on, just to make sure things don't explode out of the bowl. So we'll add those two items, all right? And then we'll add our baking soda and our flour. And this is a gluten-free flour that we're using. It's mainly made from brown rice, but my wife is gluten-free, so I always try to make sure she has a little bit of an option here for desserts and cookies. So we were gonna add the oats. You get the chocolate chips. You wanna eat one too? Go ahead. All right, so we're gonna add the chocolate chips, the apricots, Keeping everything nice and clean and organized. Okay, let's put that in there. All right, and then again on very slow speed, we'll just incorporate all this together. And what we're gonna have is a delicious oatmeal apricot chocolate chip cookie, or again with sort of whatever you guys want.
I call it
and if you're gonna add dry ingredients, just be careful because sometimes the mixture will then seize up a little bit and it'll be harder to make a cookie out of it. So yeah, so that's that. Again, these are areas you could add cinnamon, spices, you know, cloves, nutmeg.
The cookie's name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Choco. The cookie's name is, these are called a choco cookies.
Yep, chocolate apricot cookies.
No, a chocolate.
But the recipe they have at home is an oatmeal raisin cookie.
I call it a chocolate.
All right, so what we have here is the lovely mixture.
The lovely chocolate mixture.
Exactly. So I have a nice small portion scoop. You can use just a regular teaspoon at home. Again, I want to talk a little bit about silpats. Silpats are really nice for baking.
Yes.
If you're a somewhat experienced baker, I'm sure you may have one at home. If not, you can just use a straight sheet pan. But they do conduct heat very well and really bake cookies just awesome. So again, now we're gonna start portioning our minis. You could do larger cookies as well, but we're gonna try doing a couple.
Mini cookies, just like that. Yeah, so this will be where we just kind of fast forward again. You do a mini one just like that. Keep going. When we do the rest, we're just going to keep going down that line, okay, so follow it. And then right here. Cool. This is fine, take your time, because we'll just fast forward this on the video and it will look like we're running. There you go. Nope, what they'll do is they'll bake down. I forgot to mention preheat your oven. I'll say that, yeah. Sure, right? That's my general attitude sometimes. Can't suck the small stuff, right? You're good at that.
All right, so Ella scooped out all these mini cookies. They look great. Nice spacing, perfect, good to go. I didn't mention it at the beginning, but I'll mention it now. Just make sure you preheat your oven to 350. These will go in for about 10 to 12 minutes, and you'll have a delicious cookie for any afternoon snack or evening dinner time dessert. Probably pairs well with ice cream, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right, so we'll pop this in.
Probably vanilla.
You want to wish them well? Bye-bye, cookies.
Bye-bye,
Do you want to wish them well?
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.
Hope you're all healthy.